In a world teeming with ambition and desire, it's inevitable that sooner or later you will find yourself in a room full of snakes. Not the slithering reptiles, but the people who embody misuse of power, deceit, manipulation, materialism, and ego-driven behaviours. And if you don't know how to handle it, it can be a daunting situation. A bit like navigating a minefield when one wrong step could lead to personal or professional disaster. It's all too easy to be falsely accused, slandered, and have your character and integrity dragged through the mud by ambitious, malevolent people, by people who eat babies for breakfast, by people who are more focused on destroying the good work of others rather than doing anything worthwhile or productive themselves. And these serpents in human guise are adept at camouflaging their true intentions, making it difficult for not very discerning people to distinguish friend from foe. And these serpents in human guise are adept at camouflaging their true intentions, making it difficult for the pick-me people, the people who want to be chosen by someone. It makes it hard for them to distinguish between friend and foe, especially if they're also dealing with addictions that can cloud their thinking. And unfortunately, pick-me people always end up the fall guy. The problem is real and pervasive in affecting countless people across various spheres of life. And the mere thought of dealing with low-vibing people can agitate the calmest of minds. Trying to go along to get along doesn't work. They'll siphon your energy and keep you from being productive in your own work. Ignoring them doesn't work. They'll see silence as permission. And people who thrive on the misfortune of others, who stealthily drag other people down instead of using their energy to lift themselves up, and they use manipulation and deceit as their primary tools of engagement. They'll twist words, fabricate emotions, and feign interest to serve their ends, leaving a trail of destruction, confusion, and mistrust in their wake, in their bid to win at all costs. Many a man has been trapped by a honey-trapped gold digger only to work it out decades later when it's seemingly too late. And the challenge intensifies when these behaviours are not just isolated incidents, but part of a toxic culture in some workplaces, social circles, and even in families. So the consequence is a perpetual state of vigilance and stress for everybody concerned, draining everybody's energy and clouding judgments that normally would be super sharp. So what's the best way to handle it without compromising your integrity or incurring bad karma for yourself? There's a beacon of hope, a strategy to navigate the treacherous terrain. The solution doesn't lie in either confrontation or avoidance, but in mastering the art of emotional intelligence and strategic communication. The first step is self-awareness. Recognize your values, your strengths and limitations. Your strengths, your clarity, and your unshakable integrity act as armour. It acts like a shield, deflecting the manipulative tactics used by the snakes. And develop your observation skills. Be like a chess master. Learn to anticipate the moves, understand the motivations, and recognise patterns of behaviour. Alcoholics and high substance abuse people are especially predictable. You don't need to be a genius to know what tactics they're going to use next or what they're going to do next. And they're often deluded into thinking that their actions are incognito, hidden or go unseen, when every clear-thinking person can see right through them. Your intelligence, your intuition, your insight allows you to always stay one step ahead, making informed decisions about when to engage, when to collaborate, and crucially, when to walk away. And of course, if you have legal evidence and records that clearly demonstrate their wrongdoings, you'll always have the upper hand. Cultivating empathy can be useful, not for the snakes, but for understanding the environment that fosters such behaviour in the first place. Learn your lessons. How did you get involved with such people in the first place? How can you make sure that you don't get destroyed by their malevolent and ill intent? How did it happen that they underestimated you so much? How did it happen that they didn't notice that you can see their every move and all of their low-vibing behaviour? Did you not shine your light strongly enough from the start? Did you not speak up early enough? Was your silence, was your kindness interpreted as permission? Make certain you navigate all of your interactions without compromising your integrity. Assertive communication is key. Express your thoughts, set your boundaries, and clearly and respectfully without falling prey to the manipulation tactics. Moving in a room full of snakes is undeniably challenging, but it's not insurmountable. Malicious, ego-driven and materialistic people, they're predictable. You just need a blend of self-awareness, strategic thinking and emotional intelligence. So by mastering these skills, you can navigate through the most toxic of environments with grace and with integrity. And if you do have legal evidence of wrongdoings, have the fortitude to use it. Remember, the goal is not to become a snake yourself, but to move with wisdom and resilience, preserving your valuable integrity, your career, your reputation, and your well-being.